Welcome back to the Rye House Circuit in Hoddesdon as we continue our coverage of the 2014 London Cup. Here's Chris Hartley with the next category.
Once drivers have reached the age of 11, they can step up to the Minimax category. Although there's freedom of chassis, all of the karts run identical 125cc Rotax engines. With superior acceleration and top-end speed, the Minimax karts are able to lap Rye House 4.5 seconds quicker than the Honda Cadets, averaging more than 50 miles an hour in the Pro Set.
Hi, I'm Ben Stewart. I race in Minimax, and I'm just going to talk you around my car. These are the brakes. It's single disc on the rear. We don't have discs on the front. Tyres are Mojo D1s. They're excellent grip. They're fantastic. They're obviously bigger on the rear because that's where the drive goes. Side pods we loosen off just to help the kart flex. We've got the rear bumper that just sort of helps absorb any crash if we do have one. We've got the chain that provides the drive from the engine. Then we've got the heater, so if we need the engine to be a bit hotter, we keep this down. If we don't, we flip it up if we want to have it a bit cooler. Then we've got the accelerator, we've got the cable, obviously goes to the carb, and then we've got the data logger, so we can get all our data for lap times, revs, and everything we need to help us go faster.
One driver stepping up into the class this season is Brooke Childs. She won the 2013 London Cup driving in the Coma Cadet category and is now trying to adapt her style to suit Minimax.
It's really hard. You've got to get used to the big karts, the engines, it's just this whole step up. But I've had help from the team, Luke Hines, Dan Parker, and all my teammates. And because I was in Zip All Stars in Cadet, and I've just moved up, and they've helped me a lot with all my braking, and I found braking hard because it's obviously a big kart and it's harder to stop. And yeah, it's been hard, but I'm working at it.
After some good heats, Timothy Amadi has qualified 7th on the grid for the final.
Has it changed your life in any way, karting?
Yeah, it has. It means I have to eat healthier, I have to do more exercise, and I have to watch what I eat and all sorts of stuff. And it's something fun to do. I want to become a racer. I want to become a Formula One would be quite nice, but I'd like to go into car racing.
Taylor Bellini, Alfie Haralambous and Lachlan Behrman were the top 3 drivers in both of the qualifying heats. Bellini and Behrman taking 1 win apiece. Pole position, though, goes to Taylor Bellini. Lachlan Behrman is 2nd on the grid. Alfie Haralambous and Morgan Porter are on row 2. Rowan Bailey and Harry Dyson on row 3. And Timothy Amadi and Jake Simpson complete the top 8. To the left of the picture then is the pole position man, Taylor Bellini, number 24. Can he get the run into turn 1? The rolling start gets underway, glances across, Behrman glances across on the outside, but from 3rd on the grid, following the pole position driver through into stadium, it's going to be number 50, Alfie Haralambous, that tucks into 2nd place. Moving up to 3rd position is Rowan Bailey. So Behrman has dropped back from the outside row. They make their way into the hairpin for the first time, then accelerating out. Oh, there's contact further back. Number 69 and number 79 making contact. Rowan Bailey, I think, made contact with somebody else, and 79 Morgan Porter was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, so that will split the pack. It will give Bellini a bit more breathing space at the head of the field. Haralambous there in 2nd position, and who's going to emerge in 3rd place? That incident was in and around 3rd, 4th position. It's going to be Behrman, so Behrman's got back into 3rd. It looks like Timothy Amadi, number 18, has tucked through into 4th position. Looking back from Behrman, this is a replay of that incident, and it was Behrman that was involved, so he tangled wheels with Rowan Bailey, who was then sent off. Here's the view from Timothy Amadi, who was behind all of that. See the 2 of them making contact. Number 79 was nothing to do with it really, but Morgan Porter delayed, and Amadi obviously able to get through as a result of that. On board with Brooke Childs as she tries to make her way past Ryan Gillespie. There's a bit of contact. She runs right off the road on the grass, and she's going to lose a fistful of places as a result of that. At the head of the field, Alfie Haralambous has got onto the tail now of Taylor Bellini, number 24. Behrman still there in 3rd position. Timothy Amadi leading the next group of karts. A little bit further back, just outside the top 5, number 19 there is Danny Harrison, coming on to the tail of number 76, Ronnie Foster. They make their way out into the 2nd hairpin. Just behind them is number 79, Morgan Porter, so he didn't lose all that much time as a result of that contact on the first lap on the way out of hairpin number 1. They come out then through into the S's. Not really any overtaking opportunities at that part of the course, but get a good exit here, and you can set yourself up for a run into turn one. Having a look at the inside for the lead there was Alfie Haralambous. Did he make it through? There is going to be a move here, is there? Or maybe not. It's going to be tight, isn't it? Number 19 tries to squeeze by. Danny Harrison just about does it, but it was only on the exit to the corner that he finally made the move stick ahead of Ronnie Foster. And that will allow Morgan Porter to get ever closer to them. The green helmet and the white bodywork on his kart there. More side-by-side action on the way out of the second hairpin now. So it's all kicking off here. This is the battle for fourth place. At the head of the group then, we've got Rowan Bailey, number 69, Timothy Amadi, number 18. He's next up in fifth place in sixth position, number 19, Danny Harrison. That infighting allowing the top three to break further away. Here they are then, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. It looks like Bellini held on to the lead of the race, so there's no change there. We've got these five then battling over fourth position as they make their way through Reggie's elbow and down into the hairpin section, and that's a tidy move up the inside from number 19. Danny Harrison on board with Amadi. He's going to lose 2 places here because Ronnie Foster will get by as well, and then they try and fight each other all the way out of the corner. They're still absolutely wheel to wheel, and number 79 comes through, Morgan Porter. So Timothy Amadi loses several places there and falls to the tail of that group in the number 18 kart. Back with the top three. And no change in positions there, although Behrman is catching them up in third place. The top three absolutely glued together now. Breaking away in fourth place, the 69 kart of Rowan Bailey. As they head now through this fast right-hander at Stadium. Into that part of the course comes number 44. You saw the onboard there, that's Brooke Childs. And she overtakes number 65, Bailey Gregory, and getting onto the tail now of number 57, Gus Burton. And she's down the inside of the novice driver, but loses the back end of the kart, skids through the corner, and gains a place, then loses it on the way out of the hairpin. So she tries to fight her way back through the order, proving difficult to get through some of the quicker karts in the midfield. Here we go then, Alfie Haralambous, glued to the tail of the race leader, Taylor Bellini. He won the 2011 Cadet Championships here at Hoddesdon Kart Club. Can he win the London Cup? Timothy Amadi viewing some action just ahead as there's a move from number 79, Morgan Porter. He follows him through, but he's wide into the next corner. Then there's a bit of contact as Ronnie Foster tries to fight back up the inside, but he disappears pretty quickly back out of view, and Amadi then will gain a place. And so too does Morgan Porter. They're our top three, putting ever further away from fourth, fifth and sixth positions. This gap coming down though from fourth to fifth. Danny Harrison, number 19, getting onto the case now of Rowan Bailey. And back into the top six, number 79, Morgan Porter. Just outside the top 10. Number 21, Ben Stewart there. With number 90 just behind him, Ryan Gillespie. Brooke Childs with another move here up the inside on the way to Stadium. Just gains a place. Next target for her is going to be Joshua Huggett, number 61. She's got to run down into the hairpin. There's a door open. She'll take the opportunity, and that's a good move from Brooke Childs. The 11-year-old, only in a second season of racing, with some good overtaking to come back through the field. No change in amongst the top five. There is the sixth place kart of number 79, Morgan Porter. Timothy Amadi with the onboard camera, number 18, getting back on his tail now as they make their way through this flat-out left-hander at Reggie's elbow, down into the braking zone for the hairpin. And Amadi's very good on the brakes there. He closes up by a kart length or so. And again, a little bit closer under braking on the way into hairpin 2. Keeps the speed coming out of the corner as well. The top three, meanwhile, still glued together, but still no real overtaking opportunities have arisen here. Taylor Bellini doing a good job at the head of the field. Alfie Haralambous finished 9th in the London Cup last year as a cadet. Another newcomer to Minimax racing this season. And then Lachlan Behrman, number 36, a double cadet champion here at Rye House. And Lachlan has gone through. Good move, that tidy move into the hairpin. And the number 36 kart splits the top two. So he's gone into second place here. Next target for him is to get Bellini. Bellini's just pulled the kart length also clear when that overtaking happened down at the hairpin. They're coming up to lap number 55, Thomas Fleming, one of the novice drivers. The novice drivers, the beginner drivers if you like, all with black number plates, learning their craft and racing quite successfully here at the London Cup. So that's the view back to Alfie Haralambous, number 50. Lachlan Behrman was also leading the stars of Wilton Club Championships at the Northamptonshire circuit. He's got to try and keep an eye, if he can, on the man in third place, but also trying to tap for the lead. There's Brooke Childs, who is now ahead of the number 85 card of Thomas Hunt, the novice driver going with it. Oh, back marker getting in the way then, getting a nudge from the race leader. So that will bring on the pressure to Bellini as it accelerates out onto the straight. He looks over his shoulder slightly nervously. Bam, and he's glued to his tail. And we're going to go on to the final lap of the race here. The top three within 0.2 of a second of each other. Bellini very quick on the exit to Stadium now. Another look over the shoulder just to make sure there's nobody on his case into the hairpin. Lachlan Blairman is coming under fire from Alfie Haralambous, who draws alongside him but can't quite sneak through into the right-hander at the second hairpin. It's still Blairman in second place. And now that he's having to defend that position, it's allowed Bellini to just edge clear on the way into the S's for the final time. He's got half a cart length clear here. Bellini has absolutely controlled this race from the very beginning, and he's going to make it. He is going to win the 2014 London Cup. He takes the checkered flag. Lachlan Behrman fights back to second position, and Alfie Haralambous rounds out the top three. Fourth place goes to Danny Harrison. Rowan Bailey was fifth in the end. Sixth position to Morgan Porter. Timothy Armadi seventh, and Ronnie Foster completed the top 8.
Great race, really hard. Too many people behind me. I was really fast, struggling a bit, but still won, so I'm happy. I had a bit of space for the start and then just went from there. I was just driving normally, getting pushed around, and then we came to the last couple of laps. I'd defend, and them two had a little battle. Great race.
A very tight race all the way through that, but the London Cup champion for 2014 is Taylor Bellini.
Time for us to take a short break now, but we've still got stacks of racing coming your way. Make sure you rejoin us in just a few minutes' time.